All right, Shalom. We want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the other icons that's preaching 144 truth coming out of GMS, right? This is the Las Vegas Camp Man of Valor. I go by Cologne, hopefully coming to you with another edifying lesson to you men, women, and children of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians and speckled birds that fatherline go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is your power alone, which Yahweh means he is, he exists. All right, Bahashem means in the name, and Yahweh Shah means he delivers, he is salvation. All right, and the only ones that's going to receive salvation on this go around are the elect of Israel. All right, the 144,000 men. All right, and the men, women, and children that believe on the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, the name of this lesson is Nations Against Nations. All right, basically, kind of setting it up like that movie Iron Man versus Captain America, the Civil War. All right, that's what you're seeing. That's we're getting close to. All right, don't forget April 26th is the actual movie Civil War that they're releasing. All right, of this year. Okay, but we can see what's going on out there in Texas, man. All right, you got Sleepy Joe. All right, and the Supreme Court making orders like, yo, we need the U.S. government to come on there, all right, cut those wires that they got through that border to let immigrants in. Good old Texas, now, hell no. We ain't cool with that. We ain't letting you. Not here in the good old state here in Texas, you're not. So you can see that nations is against nations. You can see inside here of Babylon the Great, Rome 2.0, Egypt, all right, that Sodom and Gomorrah spirit, right? This great whore, Babylon, all right, Idumea, all right, but also known as Babylon the Great, all right? You can see that inside there's problems, all right? And I'm going to grab that pre-letter on this lessons, double house is divided, all right? I got that in my notes, but you can see that the double house is divided, all right? And before I grab some pre's, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to grab this news article from Newsweek, all right, talking about that Texas got 25 states backing it up. Wow, isn't there 51 states here in the States of America? Or 50? If I'm not mistaken, I haven't been in school for a long time, but it's 51 states, all right? All right. But 25 states is back in Texas of saying, hey, we got your backs, man. And before I even read the article, I'm going to just call out the states that's back in Texas, all right? We got the state of Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. These are the 25 states that's actually backing up Texas saying, yo, we got your backs, man. We ain't down with the get down. We ain't with these immigrants coming into our country, all right? You're seeing what they're doing in New York, the crimes that they were committing, apparently, all right? Not knowing that if you watch movies, all right, like Red Dawn, all right, the old one, 1984, all right? I forgot the Keith Langer, if I'm not mistaken, the guy who played Money Talk, and then the guy who played Ghost, all right? And of this recent current time, I think the newer one dropped around like 2016, something like that. But it was showing how the first one was having Russia invade, where the newer one had, I believe it was North Korea, all right, that was invading. All right, but also Puerto Rico was also included with the first one as well with Russia, all right. Those are great movies to watch, okay, because you can see that all the immigrants that are coming into the States, all right, are middle-aged men, all right. Where's the women and children, all right? Now you see Issachar coming over here, which a lot of people don't understand that all these immigrants that are coming here in the States they're brought in here for a great judgment, man, all right, to either be delivered if they're speckled birds, all right, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, all right? That bloodline go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? If they're Israelites to receive salvation or destruction, all right? So all these people that are coming here to the Babylon the Great, the final level is either deliverance or destruction, all right? But we can see that these immigrants are coming, and you have some of them boldly saying, hey, you don't know who I am, but you're going to know who I am. all right? And he's supposed to be a very important person, all right, on the left-hand side. Okay, so they bringing in forces here in these states, man, all right? Out of chaos, man. So say that you got Texans, all right, saying, yo, they getting ready. You did not hear it say Florida, even though Florida's on that list, right? You got them saying, yo, go get your weapons, man. Get your swords, all right? They're telling citizens to get guns, all right? They're telling you to get these weapons, all right? Which we know that's Esau's blessing, all right? And we waiting on the Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? Either the angels, all right, spiritual power, or men of Yahweh Shem Shai with spiritual power to keep us safe in the time of Jacob's trouble, all right? However, which one of those that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to deliver you, all right? We know not to believe in the carnal things here, all right, and don't put our trust in Esau's wickedness, all right. We put all our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai first and foremost in the name, and believing on the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and these prophecies, and believing on the law, statute, commandments to lead us in righteousness, to live a better lifestyle, to be righteous citizens here until we leave to go get picked up by Yahweh Shai and take the kingdom by force. All right. But until then, we waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And more on this article, he was just saying on Newsweek said a map of the U.S. states show the nearly of all the Republican governments now back in Texas government. So all those 25 states are Republicans, man. They ain't down with the Democrats, man. The double house is divided. All right. Even though we know that they're all together. All right. Continuing, says Texas Governor Greg Abbott, all right, in his outgoing dispute with Biden administration over his attempts to stop the illegal immigrants crossing to the state from Mexico. So, you know what I mean? We know that that's Issachar over there and them, what they're doing, all right? But this, basically, if you could read more on this article, this is Newsweek, all right? And it goes more in depth, but it's a lot to read on it. But I was just getting just certain things that are important, like the 25 states that are backing up Texas, that are against basically the U.S. government, man. All right, they not with none of this wicked stuff that the Sleepy Joe and his whole squad is doing, man. All right, Double House is divided. You can see that. All right, let's get in these scripts. The main point is here is 7, but I'm just gonna start at 5. All right, this is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna just start at 5. It says, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many," which we're seeing that definitely with these so-called black Hebrew Israelite groups, which we are Hebrew Israelites, all right, not black Hebrew Israelites. That damn proverb, all right, and bywords, man. We ain't black, all right. We're Hebrew Israelites, all right. So don't get it confused, all right. And we can see a lot of false prophets, other wicked ass philosophies saying that they're Mashiach. Man, to hell with them people, man. All right, and you false camps, all right, keep leading people away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not using his name correctly, or even saying the name and keep calling on Jesus Christ. All right, you know, and you can't be fooled. The elect won't be fooled. All right, definitely by the devil's devices. But we're not going to be fooled, all right, with these false ass pastors and groups, man. All right. And it says, "And ye shall hear wars and rumor of wars," which we already see that we are in World War III. It might not look like it to a lot of people because here in the States, they still living their best lives. But did not Russia and Ukraine getting at it? All right. Palestine and Israel getting at it. All right. Things is happening. Rumors of wars and wars are happening. It's not the U.S. And Yemen and U.K. Like, things is happening, man. These wars are popping off, man. And it's going to be in your backyard real soon here in the States of America, man. All right. It says, "See that ye not be troubled." So the elect not going to be troubled because we seeing these things. We're in those times. All right. "For all things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So we know that the end of this rulership of Esau Edom is not there yet, because we know that when we're there is when this Charagma is mandated, and you got FEMA camps everywhere, martial law going, destruction, disaster is going all over. It's just craziness is going on. Hell is, hey, Revelations 12 and 12. The devil's going to come with great flood when he come with everything he got. All right. Now, here's the point. It says, for nations should rise against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. Right. Nations will rise against nations. People will rise against people, man. You can see that now. All right. Starting with you, two turds. All right. You against your own brother, man. All right. Which we know two turds is going to get destroyed. All right. Zechariah 13 and 8. All right. And the third, the 1/3 be saved. All right. That's the elect. All right. The 144,000 and the men, women, and children that believe on the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. But two turds and you got to go. But we speaking on the enemies right now. All right. As you can see, the thing that's going on with Texas. All right. You got Texas and not only Texas, but you got things happening, man. All right. This place is broken apart. You can see that. Hey, Olympus is falling. Another movie. All right. London is falling. You hear what's going over there? NATO telling them citizens that, hey, get prepared. We getting it in with Russia, man. They preparing their citizens, man. But what about here in the States? They getting y'all ass ready for this dumbass Super Bowl. Huh? Or the NBA All-Star games, all right? Keeping you distracted with these distractions that don't have really no cares, man. It has no, that ain't what y'all need to be focusing on. For first and foremost, you need to repent and give yourself back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai first and foremost, and get back on living the best way you can in righteousness, not to be overly righteous, but following the law, statute, and commandments the best way you can, all right? Praying for that faith, getting ready for what's coming. A time like never before. Jacob's trouble. This we at the end. All right, to get prepared, and the elect are getting prepared as soldiers for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because we can't do anything but wait on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Put all our trust and faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Definitely in these times, nations are against nations, kingdoms against kingdoms. All right, continuing. Actually, let me grab my pre on that. This is going to be Isaiah 19. Slucky. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. I'm also grabbing in the NLT. All right, nations against nations, man. This is that pre. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. It says, and I will send the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right, just like back in those days. All right, it's happening now. All right, who's the modern day Egyptians, man? All right, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. Right, and we're coming in those times. That's basically civil war, man. Egyptians versus Egyptians, nations versus nations, people versus people. All right, you seeing Esau? They getting at it with each other. Double houses is divided, man. They definitely can't get right. All right, not only they in beef with each other, but the ultimate beef is against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians, man. That's the ultimate beef, that perpetual hate, even though they hate on themselves. Wicked ass niggas, man. I'm glad it's other pre. This is Matthew's 24. No, Matthew's 12, Salaki, and verse. Salaki, hold on. I think I wrote it wrong in my notes. Let me get this right. It's Matthew's 12. Let me go to 25, 26. (13, 25, 26). Where are you? Here it is. Salaki. All right, this is Matthew's 12 and 26, and this is what I kept saying. It says, and I'm gonna start at 25. It says, this is Matthew's 12 and 25. It says, and Yahushua knew that thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to destruction, which we see that is happening here in the states of America, Rome 2.0, Sodom and Gomorrah and the spirit of Egypt. We're seeing that this place is getting closer to its destruction because it's divided, all right? And every city of house divided against itself shall not stand, and we seeing that, all right? definitely in America, this place is falling and it can't get up. It's on this what's that, lifeline? Beep, beep. We slowly beeping, and real soon we're gonna be on that beep, that flat line. All right. It says continue. His and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How should them his kingdom stand? Right. How can your kingdom stand if Satan is against Satan, man? If you're against yourself, all right. How can you stand? How can that house stand? It can't, and it won't. I'm also reading here in the NLT. It says, and I'm gonna just do. Basically, it's saying the same thing. Let's start at 26. And if Satan is casted out, Satan, he is divided and fighting against himself. His own kingdom will not survive. Right. We know that the end all be all here in America, the shores of America, is a memorial of this place being destroyed. All right. A great sacrifice. All right. Of this place here in America has to be destroyed for the wickedness. All right. Lifting all the way up to the heavens. All right. The iniquity of the bloodshed, of the innocent blood of the saints of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of both sides, from the southern and northern. All right. All 12 tribes are here in the states of America. All right. On the shores of America. All right. All the wicked things that happened to Israel. All right. And all the wickedness of the history of things are coming up out of this place. All right. The devil house is divided. All right. I'm going to end it off with this. This is going to be Zechariah 14, and I'm going to go on Zechariah 14 and 2. It says, "For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished." So in that time, even though you see that the devil house is divided, when all hell breaks loose, you two turds, all right, and also the elect gotta understand, when Satan comes with a great wrath, Revelations 12 and 12, all right, a lot of you careless women gonna get ravished, man. You're gonna get raped, all right. A lot of wicked things gonna happen, man, but it's gonna be righteous judgment getting poured out to you wicked suckers out here, man, all right. They not gonna have a care of the world. Definitely these immigrants, they're gonna run through your houses, they're gonna grape your women, they're gonna take everything you got, might take you out, to put you to sleep right now in front of people. It's gonna be a lot of wicked things going on, man. Definitely in the time of when civil war pops off, all right. Nations against nations, man, right? And half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the reduce of the people should not be cut off from the city, all right. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai go forth and fight against those nations, and when he fight in the day of the battle. So, it's gonna get real hectic out here, man. And I'm gonna just jump down. I'm gonna just jump to verse 13. It says, "And it should come to," this is Zechariah 14:13, "and it should come to pass that in a day that a great tumult from Yahweh Shem Yahshua will be amongst them, and they shall lay hold every one of the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against his hand of his neighbor." In the NLT, "On that day will be terrified, stricken by Yahweh Shem Yahshua with great panic. They will fight their neighbors hand to hand." And we're going to see that. And it's coming to a neighborhood near you, next door neighbor near you, your cities near you. All right. If that thing pop off in Texas, man, it's not gonna be pretty. And all these immigrants that are coming into the States, just know that, hey, these could be soldiers, man. All right, for other nations. All right, for this downfall of this place of the wickedness. All right, we can see that the end of Esau is coming. All right, 2 Ezra 6 and 9, the end of the world is Esau. We're getting close to that end for you, Esau, so-called redskin, the so-called white man who the redskins. All right. And Jacob, the beginning of it that followeth, that kingdom is coming. That hour is approaching, very close. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is almost here. Are you prepared? Are you ready? All right. So I hope this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the other icons that's preaching 144 truth coming out of GMS. All right, this is Las Vegas Camp, Mill and Valor. I go by Cologne. Till next time, Shalom.